We know. Was growing up. I'm growing up a little bit. Now I go to Hebrews 6 and 1. Hebrews 6 and 1. I want to see some things here. We're going to get to the power of faith and the power of I am again. Because I am is study popping out at me now. So he said, therefore, let us leave elementary teachings about Christ. So one of the elementary teachings is believing that he is. That's an elementary thing. But we struggle with this elementary thing sometimes because we look at our circumstances. Sometimes we don't believe that he really is. Or we don't believe that he is right now. With it, struggle with that sometimes. Ask God to lead and of faith in God. Verse 2. The instruction about baptism, the laying on of hands, the resurrection of the dead, and the eternal judgment are supposedly elementary teaching. Okay? Verse 3. Sorry. And God permitting, we will do so. We're going to get on past the elementary things. That's why we're going to start this teaching and Sunday at 8:45. We're going to do more leadership, more training, because we're going to get past the little, because to their loss, they are crucifying the Son of God all over again and subjecting him to public disgrace. What he's saying is, when you walk, the Spirit is here, now I've gone back. And it's a choice. We're not going to stay there too long, but just remember that. Verse 7. Land that drinks in the rain, often falling on it, and that produces a crop useful to those for whom it but land that produces thorns and thistles is worthless and is in the danger of being cursed. In the end, it will be burned. Now, he's talking about the people who are outside of the covenant. Go back and read Hebrews. Hebrews is a strong book on the covenant, comparing the old covenant and new covenant, all through it. So he's talking about those. There's things that come with your salvation. I begin to believe for more. I don't just stay on the earth waiting to go to heaven. I begin to believe for more because I understand now. I have to believe. Shout the power of believing. Some of us have to even believe that we really do believe. Of believing. Because I believe once we tap into the power of believing, we won't walk around with so much doubt even though we don't see it. I mean, you got what I'm saying? Because when something doesn't happen in the time frame you think it should happen, we subconsciously turn our faith off. Then we click into, I'm going to show you the steps, how this stuff, because it just spirals down from there. Why am I telling you this? Because I've been there. Got tempted today to go there. Where's Sarah? Sarah come out. If I tell you what's going on right now, you'll pass out. Just have a good day, man. It's like, it can go either way right now. I can believe and kick in. Because if I believe he really exists, that's enough for me to wrap my faith around until my faith is able to wrap around the next thing. Don't get too holy or you can't cry out. Don't get too holy where you just, I hear, you get real fly, I can just do bad all by myself, Lord. If you just, no. You falling out, you can't even gather your feet no more. Why? Because God operates, it said, with our faith is in Lord, I need to understand more of my salvation. Because he said it's stuff that accompanies. Hebrews 11 again. And amplify it for me. You gotta kind of drive them. You know how you, like you're in the mall, somebody trying to get a kid, they're gonna try to push that kid away from the family, so the family, conviction of their reality. Faith perceiving. Watch this. How does faith see things? Faith sees things as real fact. What is not revealed to my senses. You learn is to operate by senses. It's hard to not operate by senses. You understand what I'm saying? I start thinking one day, you go to the doctor, ask you, who died of this. It's kind of hereditary. You kind of, so I'm just going to go down that road. Well, not actually. I said, but, one thing I think makes perfect sense. I said, so these things that stacked up against me don't have to be. Right? So it don't have to be that way. Bed with me in the morning, say, come on to the kitchen. Man, I be trying, man. I'm like, man, look, bacon, no. Bacon say yes. I'm trying not, I'm like, ice cream, no. Ice cream saying yes. And it seems like when you got a partner, we're creating an environment for it to work in. Shouting my salvation. Disease does not accompany me. Lack does not accompany that. Confusion and stress doesn't accompany. We have to stop the WebMD. Stop that. Stop the dang WebMD, man. Man, how you can't go to sleep at night, man. Oh, man. Ah, God, dog, I knew, see. Let me keep going. Oh, Lord, this thing ain't going. Boy, we'll believe that thing just like that and get to reacting, won't pray. Now we like Jesus. Let me go. One more got to say this really ain't what it is. Got that one? You're going to get fear results. Man, I'm telling you, boy, this stuff, y'all laughing because we all been on the same. We all up at 2 o'clock looking at stuff. Should I call in to work? I don't know if I can. I need to check on my life insurance. What's going to go on with me? All that stuff, man. Yeah, my son had brought one night right here, got the itching, right? God dog, man. I told Sarah, this thing getting bigger. So, it started looking real tempting. I squeezed it, and it didn't come out. So I learned to go in my system, brother. One night, I'm sitting there. Now a little lasts about 3 hours. Chills and heat. I'm like, man, I'm hot. Oh, now I'm cold. Now I'm hot. So I got something ain't right. So I look and said, before death, you will have chills and heat. I said, I got to go. Got to go. Went into the place. Man, oh, yeah, you in a bad stage. Did you squeeze? I said, yeah, I squeezed. Anything come out? I said, no. Then when you squeeze it, it went into your blood system. I ain't know that, man. So it's yourself trying to figure it out yourself, trying to make sure you get it right. If you don't get it right, but your hand's dirty, so you're infecting the thing more. You're talking crazy on top of that, and now you created an infection. Now I got to get cut. And for a time being, after I got cut, I couldn't even take care of it myself because I couldn't see it. Had to trust somebody else that could stuff it for me. Did it hurt? Yeah, it hurt. So the lady like, do you have high blood pressure? I said, I don't think so. She's like, well, your blood pressure. I said, ma'am, do you see what's going on here? Yeah, ain't gonna be right. What that mean? I go get the doctor. This is above my pay grade. They don't let me play with. They don't let me play with sharp objects. No, she was joking around. Sharp objects. Oh yeah, baby, you're gonna be cut. You're cut. You don't know how to squeeze, especially. You don't know. They rubbing you, but the poison's still running. They hugging you. You got to go ahead and get in there with the dude who know more than you. Let him get the thing, and he starts shooting me with something to try to make it. When he cut, I don't feel it. What's going on? To try to take him out of the pain, he says it's going to hurt for a little while. But you rather take this hurt than me not putting any anesthesia on it and cutting you. So this little hurt, yeah, you're going to lose a little money. You're going to lose a couple of friends. Stuff going to go wrong for about a few months. But you don't know what would have happened if you wouldn't have. Hallelujah. Right? So I'm not, for right now, when I'm dealing with the I am and the power of faith, I can't depend on my senses. My senses will fool me. My senses will have me thinking stuff, feeling stuff, because what happens immediately, okay. If something starts, okay, coffee. When you walk in, you'll know if coffee is going or not immediately. Because your senses will function. You know what I'm saying? So those senses, so you're using your senses. So what ends up happening, when we operate in faith, faith and senses begin to fight. So I'm telling you, I'm looking at paperwork today. It's saying what it say. How many of you have paperwork that say what it say? How many of you add more to it? Now, if I couldn't pay $500 on the right time, how am I going to pay $585 in 2 days? And that's personal. I got y'all saw that raise up. Leave me alone with that stuff, man. So you understand? So it's pleased. Faith stands on one thing. But our senses love to be pleased. You can please somebody's senses when you figure out what they like. It may not be good for them, but they'll. What is faith is faith. That's why God, see, when I can believe you past what you see or what you past rope on them, but your sense is just not feeling them right now. But you got faith in them, even though you can't, your senses ain't picking up on nothing that makes sense with them. But you keep going because of what? I got faith in you, man. You going, I know you crazy right now. No, don't say that. But I know you just be tripping, you know what I'm saying? But I got faith in you. How many times you said that to somebody that just done something real stupid? You looking at them and you like, we can believe in people that fail, but it's hard to believe in this one who never has. We'll give him another chance, but God don't give no more chance. You know better. It ain't never him. Crucified, yeah. Crucified. The Lord. That's the word. Hosanna in the highest on Friday. Through the week. Crucified, that's what I'm going 2 days later, man. Now look at this. Faith perceiving as real what is not revealed to us in verse 2. Let's go to verse 2 because we want to see something here. For by faith, trust, and holy fervor, born of faith, watch this, the men of old had divine testimony born to them and obtained what obtains a good report? Faith. By faith, ancients were commended for. Verse 3. Now watch verse 3. By faith, we understand that the universe was formed so it's hard to see. Where you at is real. You don't deny you in this place. But if I make this my end, my faith will drop. I will not be pleasing him, and I will not be diligently seeking him. So quit asking for rewards. Trying to figure it out. And you know what my homie did? I'm going to go lay down. I went to sleep, man. Went to sleep. You hear what I'm saying? I should have walked and turned lights on, and I should have just did it, but I didn't do it. I'm being nice. So I'm thinking to myself, this woman just went to sleep. And we supposed to be working on what we supposed to be working on. I went to sleep, man. I ate a doggone summer sausage sandwich, all kinds of stuff. I'm just eating all crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all, I done been there. Y'all, all right, y'all laughing on Wednesday night, huh? Man, I'm just going through the kitchen just eating a bunch of stuff because I'm out of whack. I cannot make myself feel better. And I know the word to do it, but that's when you don't want the word. See, I'm being too transparent now as a pastor. Y'all don't hear. Man, I'm looking at that Bible like, I know you're going to fix it, but right now I just want to feel this summer sausage sandwich, man. God, dog, let me go make some dang tea. I ain't drunk tea in a while. Let me make some tea. Then I'm going to get some. And she wake up, I'm finna go to the shop and do the stuff, and do the counting, and I'll pick you up. I'm like, this is, man, I need to borrow some of that. How many of y'all hear what I'm saying? Why is it like that? Because it's tightening up because the next level is prepared. It's not as being prepared. It is prepared. It's waiting for you. Who I am by the grace of God. I am what I am by the grace of God. Now, in order for me to unlock these I ams, I got to unlock my tongue properly. Go to Jeremiah 1:5. I told her when she woke up, I said, boy, I've been tempted to stop believing all day. And man, I've been tempted to not, boy, I felt. So for those hours when she was asleep, I had time with myself. And I started to hear what I was saying to myself. And what I had been saying to myself wasn't that strong. It was questionable. It was, Lord, I love you, but Lord, I don't know. Lord, I respect you, but Lord, I don't. You know, if you can do it, go on do it, Lord, but let me know how you're going to do it. You know, give me a little ease here, Lord. Let me feel, give me a little, you know, I'm constantly, I'm trying to make deals. I ain't operating in faith. I'm trying to make a little deal. Faith means my senses don't have to be pleased. And we always worry about us. He's saying, you feel me? We keep worrying about us. How I'm going to do. I've done this. Verse 6. Now, here we go. Here go mouth. So what happened right there, what he was trying to do, watch this, he was trying to put restrictions and boundaries on what God could do through him. You can't do this through me because I'm only this. You can't do this through me because I'm only that. You can't do this through me because I'm just this. You can't do this. I know what you're saying. I hear you. So it's a battle of the eyes going. You're not a child. He didn't say, Jeremiah, you're not a child. He didn't say that. He said, don't you say I am. Because he understood the power of saying I am. God understands the power of us saying what? Oh boy, don't do that. Put that thing in there with that bubble raise up in the middle of that summer gun, boy. And let burn around the edges, it go down, man. So let me get myself right here. Y'all got me. Got me. What I say? I'm trying to give you the urgency of who you are. He just gave him a whole scripture of who you are. I did this to you. I set you apart for this. I made you this way. How many of you got me? It's okay if you're not making sense to everybody. Please say it's okay if I'm not making sense to everybody. It's okay if I don't make sense to myself sometimes. When faith raises up in you, sometimes your mouth fly out. I am more than a conqueror. You like, am I really a conqueror? Yeah, sometimes you gotta be talking. When the next prophet coming? He in your house when you get back there. The next prophet in your car when you go get in your car. The prophet is in you. So that's why he told him, don't say that I'm only a child. You must go to everyone. I send you. You know. And that's why it's so beautiful, because under the new covenant, he has to be faithful to who's in you. He's faithful to the son it's bigger than him just liking you. Y'all be with me here. Be real with me here. Whatever your child gets into, I don't care if they do whatever, you're going to be there. I want to slap them in the back of the head. You might want to elbow them when they... But, I'm going to say it this way. That court date, you're going to be there. When they get their feelings hurt at school, they fail that grade, it don't matter because that's your child. So no matter how the whole world sees them, no matter how the schools see them or the system see them, you still see them. That's the level. So he's faithful to who's in you. He's not faithful to your body. Your body going in the dirt. Okay? When you get to a new grade in school, part of that is you review from the grade you left. But then you start into some new territory. So that's why they don't grade you all in one day. Give you homework, classwork, assignments, projects, group work, classwork. Why? I really do want you to get it. A real teacher really wants you to get it. Maybe 23 things. Maybe 84 things. You just stop saying it because you keep activating it every time you keep saying it. Like I told you today, I said, I'm using me hitting his name. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, Lord, so what I heard deep in me, do you believe I exist? Yes, I do. I'm upset because you don't tell me how you're going to do it and when you're going to do it. It's how we talking. I'm not sitting up here trying to be, Lord, in your name, if you can come. I'm like, Lord, I'm feeling some kind of way. Feeling some kind of way because you ain't telling. He gives us an example. When they went into the lion's den, what we would have wanted is for him to prevent the whole thing. Man, why you let him? In both situations, it wasn't for them. I'm going to say it one last time. I'm going to tell you. It wasn't for Daniel, and it wasn't for the 3 Hebrews. It wasn't for them. They already had faith. 1,000 people that are watching your life and you don't even know it, and they're trying to understand what faith is, and you constantly parked in their parking lot, but you're reacting just like them. You hear what I'm saying? We constantly, when it feels good, we strong believers. When it feels good, we go live on Facebook. We do all when it feels good. He wouldn't have put you in it. He's trying to express himself through your faith to people who have none. Oh, my goodness. So if I look at my trial totally different, hold on. He chose me to go into the fiery furnace. Where the king at? King, come here. I'm finna go in here because we're there. Oh, king, I'm here. It's going to be a testimony. Lord, it's going to be a testimony, Lord. You're going to get all the glory for this, man. You're going to get a testimony for this. So I start walking through the house. I'm walking through the house. Is the internet going? For hours, I ain't want none of that. I'm like, Lord, you got to give me some mental help. I don't want to. I want to feel better. You know what I'm saying? That's why I eat that salami, that sandwich. I want the chilling, boy. So I'm walking through. I'm like, Lord. I told you a couple days that song kept playing in my head. Yeah, like a sky, yeah. So I had to. Now, why am I saying this? But the first thing Satan would do when your faith is getting shook up is run you out of the presence of God. Before you know it, and what he's trying to capture is your mouth. I want to get you to say something crazy so I can ride in on it. And once I ride in, I'm posting up, I'm putting my seatbelt on you. You're going to have hell getting me out of here. As soon as they hit you, you got to, man. You hear what I'm saying? The other day, Brother Cole was going through something. He hit me. Brother, I need to hear your voice. So he called me. He started telling me what he was going through. I began to even leave a shadow. He ain't even there no more. He left a shadow. Now you thinking it's something that ain't he gone. He working on your daughter. Now he working on your sister. And he done got you in his corner. Now you ain't speaking over the family. You ain't praying. I don't feel like it. I know the power of prayer. I know the power of worship. I know the power of praise. If I don't feel